How many shiny Pokemon can we find in 1 hour? That's the question I posed to attendees of the Pokémon Birmingham Regional Championships in January 2025. If you're not familiar, shinies are ultra-rare, differently coloured versions of Pokemon. And we're not talking Pokemon Scarlet and Violet shiny odds where you can increase your chances to a maximum of 1 in 512. Oh no. We're talking the original shiny odds of just 1 in 8,192, as found in the much older generations 2 through 5 Pokemon games. The so-called 8192 Shiny Challenge is originally an idea of Nora in the Futures. She and fellow shiny hunter Quick Panic took to hosting them at competitive Pokemon events in the North America region. There I was thinking, I wish I could go to one of those. Wait a minute, I normally cast Pokemon tournaments for the video game side of things, but I was competing at Birmingham. So why couldn't I just host an 8192 challenge myself? It would be the first of its kind ever in the EU region. More than that, to my knowledge, the first shiny hunting event of any kind at an EU Pokemon tournament. High time to make it happen. And as someone who enjoys both the competitive and casual side of Pokemon, it was an honour to be the pioneer in bringing Nora in the Future's idea over here. But what sort of appetite would there be? I posted online about the challenge a week in advance. It got some decent traction, but I had no idea how that might translate into attendance. I was umming and ahhing over whether it would be worth lugging filming equipment with me to Birmingham. I mean, with odds in 1 in 8,192, would we really find any shinies in an hour? But for now, let's just say, I'm glad I did. As soon as I'd finished all 8 of my rounds on day 1 of the tournament, and we don't need to talk about how they went, I found some vacant tables, posted the location, and got set up. And as others finished their own rounds, they drifted over. A couple here, a couple there, a couple more. In total, 14 people ended up joining the challenge, which I was thrilled about for its debut EU run. There were good friends of mine such as stalwart of the community Shmon or Simon van der Bucht, and fellow caster and creator Lee Provost aka Osiris VGC. Some of the merry folk, that is members of my Discord community who I now got to meet in person, and people I had the pleasure of encountering for the very first time. Special shout out to Joe, whom I met at the 2022 World Championships in London, and we could finally reunite here. Surrounded by such a wonderful crew, excitement for the challenge was mounting. And so, consoles and counters at the ready, it was time to get this show on the road.
Shiny Hunters, are you ready?
Yes!
I will start the timer in 3, 2, 1, hunt!
Yeah, I think my lighting really fixed it.
You are not going to believe this, but less than 3 minutes in,
Shiny Shellos.
what? Shiny Shellos!
22 encounters.
Shiny Shellos! Oh my goodness! We already have our first shiny Shellos!
That's a shiny Shellos, everybody. 1 down and we're about 2 minutes in. Congratulations, Ace.
Oh my
I need
goodness!
to catch it. That scared me so much.
Yeah! Shiny East Sea Shellos, say that 10 times fast. Found by none other than one of the merry folk, Ace, in Pearl version after a mere 22 encounters. And it was their main target for the challenge. Unbelievable.
Has anyone got a nature guess for it? I guess
Jolly, has to be Jolly from me.
Jolly's such a rare guess, but
I'm gonna go brave.
it's relaxed.
Relaxed.
I can't believe
Clearly not, because it appeared so quickly.
We were off to an incredible start. Now, the record for one of these challenges at the time was 3 shinies in 6,167 total encounters at the Toronto Regional Championships just a month before, December 2024. That's an average of around 2,056 encounters per shiny. With one already on the board, might we beat that? Well, the way I started my encounters, I wasn't doing the group any favours.
I've just realised a problem with hunting Wobbuffet. It's got shadow tag.
I had decided to shiny hunt Wobbuffet in Soul Silver, stupidly forgetting it has an ability called Shadow Tag that means you can't run away from it or even switch in a different Pokemon to fight it. So I was locked into this encounter for a good few minutes. Why didn't I just reset my DS there and then? A very good question, I literally don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, afterwards I got out of that cave pronto. New target, Larvitar, an iconic Pokemon from this generation of games that I've loved ever since first running into one as a child. And on my other DS I was continuing my shiny badge quest in Heart Gold, something I've been working on in secret for the past few months. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so that you can see the fruits of that epic endeavour once I've eventually completed it. And I was far from the only one hunting on more than one console to improve our chances. We had 18 between the 14 of us. One participant was shiny hunting the first partner Pokemon in Heart Gold or Soul Silver, where you can essentially see 3 Pokemon at once.
Nice, good, we need you. That ups our odds dramatically.
But would all this be enough to beat the record? After that 3-minute wonder Shellos, things weren't looking good. We hit 15 minutes. We hit 30 minutes.
25 minutes left.
Once we hit 45 minutes, Sam bleakly suggested,
We could try again tomorrow.
We could do. We could do. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Disappointment was setting in, having got off to such a promising start. And to add insult to injury, the other end of the table gave us false hope.
Got one?
I think that'd be more of a reaction.
No animated voices unless you've got a training.
Yeah.
Sounded like they said got one as well.
Yeah,
I heard
it sounds
anything.
like
It
Yeah.
must
That
be
made
some.
what happened next feel all the sweeter.
Stop doing that.
Same guy as well, eh?
You've got one! Hey! Oh my goodness, just before the end.
I said that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. And you caught it too.
I did, thank God. I was so nervous.
Very
I just handed
nice.
it off to my friend. I was like, there you go.
There we go, it's a shiny throw, everybody.
Shiny Shellos had appeared just 3 minutes in, and now just 3 minutes before the end, Shiny Throw in white version.
Let's get some nature guesses. You're not allowed to guess. I'm going to guess Jolly. Anyone else?
Adamant.
Adamant.
I'm going for it.
It's brave. It's a brave throw. The brave throw that could.
Yes! Oh my goodness, we were so back. There was now a chance that we could beat the record.
Final minute.
Would there be even more of a latecomer than Throw?
Stop hunting! That is it! Stop hunting!
Well, that was to be our lot. And now, the moment of truth. How many encounters had we all done combined? Had we beaten that 1 in 2056 average shiny encounter rate from Toronto? Remember, there were 18 consoles. Drop a comment now with your guess as to how many encounters total. I added up everyone's figures from their counter apps, and...
Okay then, shiny hunters. We found 2 shinies in a total of, any guesses?
I reckon 8,000.
8,000? 3.5? Huh? 4.
Yeah,
Hang on,
14.
3,586. Total encounter, just under half other.
2 shinies in 3,586 total encounters. That's an average shiny encounter rate of 1,793. We've beaten the Toronto record, and I still cannot believe the timing of those 2 shinies, right at the start and right at the end, and both way under odds.
Thanks so much for taking part. Did we have fun?
Yeah.
Do we want to do this at a future event?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Congratulations, Shiny Throw and Shiny Signature. Ace and Shiny Shellos. Congratulations to Daniel for the Shiny Throw. Fantastic stuff.
So I'm delighted to say that my experiment bringing the 8192 Shiny Challenge over to the EU region had been a success. At the time of recording, Nora in the Future and Quick Panic are hosting another 8192 Shiny Challenge at the San Antonio Regional Championships, and I have no doubt going forwards that we'll all make them happen as often as we can. I am so excited for the future potential of these challenges. Shiny hunting with others in person is something I'd long wanted to experience, and it was a joy. I cannot wait to welcome more shiny hunters who attend these events into the fold. And now the gauntlet's been thrown down. For how long will the average of 1 shiny per 1,793 encounters remain the record? I very much hope to see you. Yes, you, at an event soon where we can all try and beat it together, but most of all, just have fun. Keep an eye on my socials, link below for more. I'm at Chazingdra on everything. A huge thank you to Nora in the Future for coming up with this fantastic challenge in the first place, and to Quick Panic Kyle for his advice on hosting them. Thanks for watching, please do like and subscribe if you've enjoyed, and have a very merry day.